Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Data Pinch, a series of bite-sized videos on all things data so that you can start your week with a pinch of data. My name is Elena and I'm a customer success data analyst here at Y42. With today's video, I'd like you to learn some data storytelling best practices. Last week, we shared with you how to build seller dashboards. Well, today is about delivering your insights properly. Let's start first by defining what data storytelling is. The art of summarizing and presenting the most important facts and learnings derived from your analysis is known as data storytelling. Now let's talk about how you can do this right. Here are some tips. Tip number 1, know your story and audience. Before writing a story, you need to think of the reader or the listener. Who are they? What would they like to know? What do they need to know? These things, along with your data insights, will serve as your basis to craft the message you want to convey to your audience. And as any good story, yours have to have a good narrative arc, even if you're just talking about data, or especially because of it. You need to start with a hooking introduction, setting the scene and contextualizing the business problem. Then you build up the tension by presenting the results of your analysis. You rise to the climax by sharing your interpretations, and you top it off with the solution by sharing possible action to take based on the insights you generated. But keep it short, structured, and sweet. Be concise enough not to bore the audience, but detailed enough not to miss the point. And remember, never draw conclusions that go beyond the data. It's called data storytelling, not data fantasy word building. Tip number 2, choose the right visualization. Data storytelling and data visualization go hand in hand. When you're delivering your insights, you should always support your claims with the right visualization of your data. Be sure to choose formats that are easy to digest and follow, and that don't need much explanation, so that you don't have to deviate from sharing your insights by having to explain what the graph is actually trying to depict. Tip number 3, context is everything. How can you deliver actionable insights if you don't understand the business logic behind the data you are analyzing? Before preparing what you're going to say, you need to land those numbers in their specific context. This allows you to put things into perspective and deliver information that will actually add value to the team. If not, you can be sure that your work was in vain. Remember, it's all about simplicity and clarity. You want people to get your story, not to be confused. And you want them to learn something from the actual data you analyzed, not to draw conclusions that are flat out fantasies. Let them leave the room with excitement and inspiration to take action and test out business hypotheses, not with more doubts and questions that they had before the meeting. What do you think makes a good data storytelling? Let us know below in the comments. Thanks for watching!